Welcome everybody to another one of Strictly English's sneak peeks. Today we're going to be looking at how a study hall functions. Strictly English uses study halls to focus on the mechanical errors that you have in your writing, such as punctuation, spelling, and grammar. So let's take a look at how it works. So what you're looking at here is the tutor's chat window, and you can see that we have two students enrolled in this class, SE Student 1 and SE Student 2. The first thing the tutor does is send them an introductory message that explains how the study hall will work, that it's a text-based class, and you're going to write one sentence at a time, and we're going to try and make your English perfect sentence by sentence. The idea here is that if you write an entire essay, you end up making the same mistake over and over again, which only solidifies the mistake. You basically learn the wrong English by writing it over and over again. The magic of Strictly English Study Hall is that we make corrections as soon as you make the error. So you write one sentence, it's full of mistakes, and we help you find those mistakes. For example, so right here you can see that the student has written, "What do you think the most important factor in enjoying a movie?" So you can see that the student is missing a verb, but in the study hall we're not going to just tell the student that answer. We are trying to improve the student's ability to find his or her own mistakes. So instead the teacher says, "Great start, but you have a problem with your verbs. Can you find the problem?" And by that time, the second student has also written her sentence, and she writes, "Nowadays, there are a lot of great and attractive released movies." Okay, pretty good, so it's a nice start. Notice again that we're not going to tell the student what the problem is. Instead, we're encouraging the student to find ways to find the mistake his or herself. So we write, "You are using one of your adjectives incorrectly. Can you look at your adjectives and see if you can find the problem?" By repeatedly directing the student back to general suggestions of where their problems are originating from, we are improving their ability to self-correct. Obviously, on TOEFL test day, you will have nobody there to tell you that you're missing the verb to be. So you need to learn how to look carefully at your own writing and find your own mistakes. And this is what Strictly English Study Hall is very good at doing. To get more of an idea of how the teaching happens, feel free to stop this video and watch what the tutor types to the student and how the student responds. It's easy enough to read the conversation. What I want to point out here is if you look at the timestamp down the right-hand side of the Skype window, you can see that the student is not waiting very long for the teacher's response. This is because when the teacher is having a conversation with one student, the other student is thinking carefully about the edit that he or she wants to make. For example, I went back to student 3 and you can see that that student is still thinking about the last thing I sent that student. So while I'm having my conversation with student 1, student 3 is thinking carefully about what he or she wants to type next. In effect, the student loses no time in the study hall class. But because the teacher can be sharing time between multiple students, this keeps the price low for the student. You get all the benefits of a personalized class, private tutoring one-on-one, but for a fraction of the cost. If you'd like to join a study hall, then go to strictlyenglishUSA.com and sign up today. We have another video on YouTube that goes through the detailed process of signing up for study halls, and here's a link to it. We'll let the rest of this video run so you can watch the transcript of the study hall and see how the two students benefited from their class.